And we're back, guys. Welcome back to Star Wars The Old Republic. With me, Darth Arswipe, and our Sith Lord Aven, 16 years old. We're just turning in our last mission on Terrace.
Looks as if we have two new travelers. The ghost and a little Jedi pet. Wonderful. The pirate thinks he has another ghost story for us to investigate, too.
My lord, it's Carl, your apprentice. Corrin's here with me. We don't have much time to talk. Thanaton tried to make us his. Claimed you were dead. We managed to free Drummond Cast, but his lords have been hounding us through every sector.
Where are you now?
We've set a course for Quesh, a nasty little swamp world. The warfare on the planet should allow us to hide from Thanaton. We need your help. We took something from Thanaton, something to help you beat him. Blast! Ship's hit! Emergency landing on Quesh! Hurry!
If Thanaton kills your apprentices, he will appear very weak indeed. It looks like hunting ghosts will have to wait.
Yep, seems so. Level 45, and it seems everyone's gathered in the same area, so let's talk to them. What are you even leaning on?
I gotta come clean with you, Sith. I wasn't always the scoundrel you met on Tatooine. I used to run in the Republic military. Made captain before I wised up and deserted. Call it misspent youth.
Why are you telling me this now?
Carl sent me a message. I guess bailing him out got the Republic military's attention. Seems they've added treason to the charges of desertion and piracy. Guess they're not big on former officers traveling with a Sith. Anyway, if things get hot, I might need to hop off the radar for a while.
If things get hot, this ship is the safest place for you. The Republic military police are no match for me.
Thanks. Good to know you got my back.
Of course I have. You're my romance option. Chemicam, what do you want? Who am I going to talk to this time?
Daga ay wisandans ni namans for isis pi jandans amin. Say galut saida iswis us ulf bandan ja atnam in puidangarja.
I wonder what it's an omen of.
Ja iswis iskut ndem iswil imb. How saip say uran sa sayans du sayan frawa.
I'll look into it when I get the chance.
Einai fragins. Ustaupaim I CJ in alam is frumadine habans.
Yeah. Our new apprentice needs to talk to us. Anyway, yeah, like I said, Aven's not really big on... She's big on spelunking, you know, if she gets her power, but disturbing the tombs of the graves of the dead, she knows from experience how bad that can be, so yeah, she's gonna try and stop that.
No, this isn't right. What am I doing? I'm not dark side. I'm not Sith.
You seemed pretty dark side when you murdered your enemies in rage.
They were Sith. If I let them live, I'm responsible for all the other people they murder. As a Jedi, I've sworn to end this war, even if I have to kill every Sith in the galaxy. There can never be peace in the galaxy as long as the Sith exist. The Sith thrive on endless war.
So let's say you kill all the Sith. The really important ones, at least. What then? You can't kill them all, and the survivors will bicker amongst themselves. Someone will fill the power vacuum, maybe someone powerful enough to unite the Sith. You might prefer the evil you know.
So what do you propose? How will you change the Empire?
The Empire needs strong, rational leadership. A rational empire is a peaceful one.
And you think you can provide that? I will not go against the Jedi teachings or my conscience. But I'll do what I can.
I'm not really a fan of Ashara. She's more of like she's like a seesaw character. It's like, one minute she's like yelling at you for being what you are, and another minute she's like yelling at you for not doing something she wants you to do. It's like, ugh. What? Morning. It's 20 to 10. What? What? No. I'm not feeling too good. I'm not feeling too good today. I'll do cat a little later. I'm not doing it in an hour. I'll do it after lunch. No, I'll do it after lunch. Because after lunch I'm not planning to do anything. We've got some mail. A successful ambush. I understand our attack on the Kajuka Padawan went as scripted. I hope you found the result satisfactory. Given that I have a reputation to maintain, I trust you'll keep our arrangements a secret. Planned or not, I don't want it getting out that my assassins failed to kill one measly Padawan. Feel free to contact me if you require my services again. I didn't order anyone to attack the Padawan. That's weird. I never. Well, the game sent me a mail about something I never did. Okay. Anyway, time to get a quest for our scripted side quest.
My lord, it looks like Thanaton's man will catch us before you arrive. Korrin and I will try our best to stave him off, but Lord Cineratus is not a man to be trifled with. The item we stole was the key to a hidden entrance to Darth Thanaton's private meditation chambers. It is the perfect ambush spot for when you have enough power to face him. If Korrin and I don't make it, we hope you'll avenge our deaths. Crush Thanaton, and usher in the new era for the Sith.
Let's go find our apprentices, shall we? Welcome back to Quest. Ignore him, but we've already fed him. just wait for everything to load in. Here we are. Sell that crap to the vendor, of course.
Please use all products only as intended. Be well.
As custom, when we come to Crash, we have to talk to this guy and then just get rid of the quest he gives us.
Here for inoculation? You'll need Form 1423/D. And, oh, excuse me. Sorry, my lord, I thought you were another recruit. No paperwork required. I take it you're here to fight in the Quesh War?
I think that should stay my little secret.
Understood. Whatever your interests, just know that this planet's not safe. Quesh is highly toxic, poisoned by the resource the Republic's mining. You'll need a protective injection just to survive. There we go. That treatment will protect you for the time being.
I have business on Quesh.
You're good to go. The effects will wear off, but you can get another injection planetside. You're cleared. Talk to Moff Drayson if you want to fight. He's in charge of the Empire's war effort.
Can't be asked. Take your pointless shield. Get rid of that quest. I'm gonna do it. You never know, I might come back in the future and do as many of the planetary quests as I can that won't, well, the ones that won't crash. I mean, the ones that will crash frequently for me, I'll do off screen like Alderaan's and Belsavis's, but the others I'll probably do on screen, the planetary ones. I might come back one time and do it. I don't know though. I'll never do all the side quests. There is one little side mission I'll do on 2 of the playthroughs. One on my Sith Warrior, one on my Jedi Knight, I've decided. Because those are the ones that I feel have the more important morals to them. But other than that, no other side quests. I might come back to doing the planetary quests on a selected character from each faction. Well, those ones that have not been selected already to do expansions, of course. Like, for example, if you select my warrior and my knight, I might come back on Cordial and my bounty hunter to do the planetary quests. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But for now, I'm just going to focus on main stories and all my characters. And then the characters you select, for each faction, I will do the expansions with. That's all I've got planned for now for this game. If you want me to do the planetary missions, I can probably do that. I can probably think about doing that. But I won't be going off and doing all the side quests or all the flashpoints. That just takes a lot of time. The only flashpoints I'll be showcasing are the ones as I stated. The ones that I have to do for the expansion, I'll do those. The Revan's flashpoints I'll do because I like doing them. And it helps me get a few extra levels before going to chapter 2. And I'll do the beginner flashpoint, Blackthorn and Essalus as it's a little way to help get a little boost for the capital planet. It helps along with getting some levels towards getting a good level gap, so I can just speed through the planets by only doing story missions. Here we are, this is our last broadcast of the location for our apprentices. I don't hold much hope.
Not your time yet.
Easy does it. Easiest done. Stabby, slashy, slashy. Take you down. Do that. You don't like that, do you? No. Three more up here. I think, yep, three more in this room. One down. Two. And three. Now let's see what's before our apprentices. I don't think it's good. Yep, they're dead. She blinked.
Are you
She's
the
dead.
Sith who killed my apprentices?
My lord, I assure you it was nothing personal. I just prefer to stay off Thanaton's hit list. Or do you really think I have nothing better to do than chase a pair of low apprentices across the blasted galaxy? Now, as often happens when two Sith first meet, one of us isn't leaving this room alive. So I propose a toast. To the honorably defeated.
I will gladly drink to your death, Lord. I'm sorry, what was your name again?
Lord Cineratus, my father's choice. Call me Jevon. I can't say it will be a pleasure to die, but I'll try not to make a fool of myself.
I lost you there.
At least you're willing to admit you're the one that's gonna live. I've killed far stronger. Back to the ship. That's why I always call Quest a side quest, because literally all it is just one mission. It's like kind of like a side note planet.
What can I get for you? Come back anytime.
Come on. There we go. Let's get out of here. Let's be all that.
Your old apprentices are dead, but they managed to steal the key to Thanaton's meditation.
And so goes the last of my legacy, your self-accepted. But this key, perhaps their death was not such a waste. Thanaton's private meditation chamber would be the perfect place for an ambush.
We done playing with ghosts yet? Where I come from, man takes your dignity, you break his teeth.
We shouldn't rush to seek revenge.
We can't afford haste. I'd advise against facing Thanaton until you've gained more power.
How do I do that? I don't know where any more ghosts are.
You know, it's just hearsay, but there have been strange rumors coming off Hoth lately. Ships crashing mysteriously, and crews hearing voices. Some pretty level-headed people I know are spooked.
Ashara and I will look into these Hoth rumors. In the meantime, you should consider replacing your apprentices.
Okay.
You will appear weak if you don't try to restore what Thanaton destroyed. I've heard a new group of acolytes have arrived on Korriban. Slaves. The kind that Thanaton always passes on. Our old friend Harkon is training them.
I already have an apprentice?
Thanaton took 2 apprentices from you. And fallen or not, this one can hardly be called Sith. An apprentice from Korriban is a special honor. It says you have status, and you will have your pick of the group. Go to Korriban while we study these Hoth rumors your pirate friend produced.
Fine. At least this time I don't have to stick with going to Quesh. Let's go to Korriban. At least it's free. Welcome back to Korriban. Where it all began. Remember, this is an acolyte we trained here and left as an apprentice in Dash. In the middle of chapter 1 we came back still as an apprentice to claim our first inheritance from Ghost Dad, and now we're back here to claim an apprentice of our own as a Sith Lord. Things come full circle. I wonder if he'll come back here as a Darth if we ever become a Darth. Only time will tell. Welcome back to Korriban, ladies and gentlemen. Time to talk to who Aven Genie considers one of her most hated people in the Sith Order. Her cruel overseer. At least he'll treat her. He'll at least treat her with respect this time. But she still hates him. But then again, she can't blame. Then again, she actually is a little bit thankful to him actually, because his spitefulness actually turned her into the Sith she is now. And while she is kind of changing that via her a little bit via her new stuff. She is still kind of the Sith that she is now, thanks to Harkin. Remember this place, guys? Back where it all began. Where we arrived to receive our training, now we are arriving to greet the new trainees.
You are the slime, the filth, the wretches of society. You are what Sith Lords scrape off their boots. I don't know why the Sith Empire even bothers with you, miserable curs. They'd be wiser to give you shovels and have you dig your own graves.
Hello, ma'am. I keep laughing at in my dreams.
Oh, Harkin. Good to see you haven't changed one bit.
Well, well, my lord. I certainly never expected to see you again. I was just preparing these new slaves for their imminent death. Are you here for an apprentice, or were you just feeling nostalgic?
I'm certainly not here to see you.
Still as prickly and arrogant as ever, eh, slave? I mean, my lord.
That's better.
Thanaton had the sense to pass up this cancerous lot, so they're yours if you want them. This worm is Sephiroth. They found him in a Hutt's palace, crushing prisoners' heads for the Hutt's entertainment.
Steve Pamuhu Muaga.
Shut up, slave. You don't talk directly to a Lord of the Sith unless she asks it. This beady-eyed monstrosity is Argog. Don't know where on a cat hound's backside he's supposed to come from.
Ooh!
Sorry, what was that? Can't understand a word it says. This
Bird.
gangly creature is Jackson. He's no Sith, but he's at least human. And this bone-faced one, well, I can't pronounce whatever gibberish he says he's called. We call him Zalek.
Master.
Don't let him fool you. Too wild for his own good. There were 2 others, but we made the mistake of leaving them alone with Zalek.
Make sure you push them as hard as you pushed me.
And look how you turned out. Murdered your master. Be careful what you wish for. You may check back as you please. I don't expect it to take too long to chew through this bunch. What are you staring at, wretches? You know your trial. Now go!
Aven's well aware of the danger, but if Harkin, she knows if Harkin pushes those apprentices as hard as he pushed her during her training, they'll turn out well. She may hate Harkin, but she's at least thankful to him for the Sith she's become. And while we're away dealing with our ghosts in our other ship, Harkin will be here chewing out an apprentice for us. We'll be checking back periodically to check on his progress. But prepare to be able to wait a while. We won't be able to get our apprentice until chapter 3, I don't think. So it's going to be a while before you get another apprentice. But for now you've got Ashara, which will do, I guess. Back to my ship. I'm thinking between chapters 2 and 3, nothing much is going to change about Aven Genie. Like, all that will develop is her romance with Angelicus, because I don't know a true romance for her yet. So the only thing that'll change is her interactions with her family, her training under her new master, the progress of her new apprentice, and her age. That's about it. That's all that's going to change about her at the moment, because I can't really think of much to do with her. If I do have proper updates about her in the future, I'll let you know during the character I'm recording at that time. But for now,
I am truly honored to serve such a personage as you, Master.
let's use our holocom.
I trust our friend Harkin is doing well. If your business is finished on Korriban, it's time we looked for another spirit to bind.
I hope you've turned up more than rumors.
One man's rumors are another man's force-fortifying ghosts.
We think what Andronicus has heard is true. A Republic transport crashed over Hoth about a year ago. It was carrying artifacts from a Sith tomb that the Jedi had confiscated.
You think they got the tomb's chief resident as well?
More likely than not.
The Jedi never recovered the transport. I don't like the idea of binding the dead like this, but if you have to, I'd start looking for that transport.
Oh, where? That's the chief reason why I don't like Shara. She's always whinging.
Ungas I've nona, Jappe Siglos Fraudnos Jus, Jappe Raita Jappe.
Is this another one of your nightmares?
Jalaika Jaanbar. In Pamalhap Fralat Forte Fuima, Elizos Kaskaf Tais. Ababarna Habens, Glaubena, Ni in Usakwai, Usiterens Apipao.
I helped you defeat Veshik Urk. I'll help you find Tulak Horde's bones.
My Tais is.
Andronicus doesn't want to sort, that's fine. But Ashara wants to witches. Fine. Plus camp
I'm
missions are
realizing
off
there's a
anyway,
lot
so
I
it's
don't
not
understand about the Empire.
There's a lot I don't understand about the Empire.
It's hard to see good in an empire that thinks of non-humans as nothing more than slaves.
The Empire is a meritocracy. Those that can rise to the top. The inferior fall behind.
It doesn't sound as if merit has anything to do with it. I just wonder. The original Sith weren't human. It's a contradiction.
Contrary to what the Jedi teach, the world is not all light and dark. There are many shades, and many contradictions.
I'm beginning to see that, but I'm not sure I like it.
You don't have to like it, that's the way the world is, I guess. Like I was trying to say, Kembral's mission is on the planet we're going to anyway, so that's perfect. Next time we'll go to Hoth, so until then.